Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In 5 minutes I'm going to be giving you groundbreaking details of a book that changed my life and my business. The title of this book is Good to Great, and it was written by Jim Collins. This book was first published in 2001 and it has sold over 4 million copies. This book has helped a lot of business leaders, entrepreneurs, managers, and people that simply want to know what it takes for a good company to become great. Jim is a business consultant and also a coach. One interesting thing about this guy is the fact that he and his friends spent 5 years studying and researching on what it takes to make a company great. Without further ado, I would like us to go into the core principles of this book. Number 1 for me is the level 5 leadership. To be a level 5 leader, you must be fiercely determined, focused, yet humble. These people are not about their own personal glory or ego. They are all about what drives the company to greatness. They don't even mind working behind the scene. Number 2 for me is the Hedgehog Concept. A fox is said to know many tricks, but a hedgehog knows one big thing. A great company is not a company that does everything. A great company is a company that focuses on what it knows to do best. Jim is encouraging companies to focus on what it knows to do best, as that will make them unstoppable. Number 3 for me is the flywheel effect. Have you ever tried pushing a heavy wheel? At first, it's going to be difficult, but over time, it's going to be easier and faster. Jim is saying here that there is nothing like overnight success. So every little effort in the right direction is what takes you to the greatness that you desire. The 4th one for me is first who, then what. People in your team is much more important than what your company does. So you need to ensure that you have the right people in the boss. And if by circumstance you have the wrong people already in the boss, it's time for them to alight so that you can make space for the right ones. Having the right people in the boss is what makes the vision and the strategy easier and smoother. The last principle is confront the brutal fact. Every company is going to have trouble. They're going to face challenges. But what makes you great is being honest with yourself, being decisive, and finding solution to the problem, and not sugarcoating that problem. That is the only way you're going to acknowledge what the problem is and then fixing it. Like it is our custom, I will not leave here without sharing some beautiful quotes from this book. Number one quote for me is, greatness is not a function of circumstance. Greatness is largely a matter of conscious choice and discipline. Number 2 for me is, good is the enemy of great. Because of time, this will be the last quote for me. The moment you feel the need to tightly manage someone, you have made a hiring mistake. Before I go, I would like to ask you some thought-provoking questions, because I would like this conversation to continue in the comment section. Number 1 question is, which leadership quality do you think is most crucial for taking a company from good to great, and why? The game changer for me is the level 5 leadership, because once we have leaders that are determined to push the company from the level it is to another level, the company becomes unstoppable. Number 2, how do you think the flywheel effect applies to personal growth? Yes, it does, because little conscious effort in the right direction is what will take you to greatness. Number 3 question, do you agree that good is the enemy of great? Of course I do, because at some point we get so comfortable with good enough, and that stops us from pursuing or pressing forward to greatness. Just like Jim would say, strive for greatness by making conscious effort, choice, and be disciplined.